Good morning. I'm Eustace Leon Greaves Jr., coming to you with another version of the Greaves Financial Services Network's online video chats. Today, however, I'm not going to speak about insurance, taxes, defensive driving, necessarily the state of the economy, or even the crazy lady who took her bicycle across 4 lanes of traffic on a rainy night the other night on Vanderbilt Avenue in Sterling and nearly wound up on the front piece of my car, the bumper. I'm here today because of an article I saw in a recent issue. In fact, the April 4th to 10th, 2011 issue of Crane's New York Business. Look at that. Carver on the brink. What the article talks about is the fact that the Office of Thrift Supervision the U.S. Office of Thrift Supervision has told Carver or given them orders that they have to raise $20 million in fresh capital by the end of this month, April 2011. If they don't, here's what happens. Regulators can seize the bank, institution, sell it to another bank, or they can dissolve it. Ladies and gentlemen, as a gentleman of color, this is appalling. This is a travesty. This bank was created back in November 5th, 1948, headquartered on 125th Street in Harlem, before Harlem became the destination for everybody to live now. And it has remained headquartered at that same place since 1948. It is a bank that has reinvested 80% of its money right back into the communities served by its branches. For many people, Carver is where they went to get their first mortgage loan, first car loan, first whatever loan. It's the first place they went to open an account as a child. $20 million by the end of April, or an organization, Office of Thrift Supervision, which is under the control of the federal government, which is under control of people who don't know whether or not they even want to run the government or close it so they can take a few days off, I guess. That's, again, it's a travesty. And if you do a little research about Carver, you know, it's an amazing thing. You can open up a child's savings account called Kids, what is it called again? Kids Bank on Us for $10, and they'll start earning interest beginning with that first $10. You can open a regular savings account for $50. You won't get interest on a regular savings account, or now known as statement savings, until you generate $300 in savings. However, you can open it with $50. You know what? $20 million. Let me see. $20 million. If I can get 200,000 family units here in the 5 boroughs in Long Island, or if I can get, and people from Jersey, you know, you guys, Westchester, you guys can come on down and do your banking with Carver as well. I tell you what, if I can get 200,000 units to go into a Carver branch with $100 each, that's $20 million. 200,000 times 100, that's $20 million. I think we can do this. Don't you? I think we can do this. In fact, I don't need 200,000 because the Greaves family is going to go and open an account to do our part to keep this iconic brand. This represents some of the best of who we are as a people. We're going to do our part. So I need 999,000 more units or individuals or whatever you want to do to go in there and let's drop at least $100 in this bank, in a branch bank of Carver. How do you get the $100? Let me see. That's 20 lattes. So don't have lattes for 20 days. That's going to the supermarket, buying a couple of chickens, some spaghetti sauce, some spaghetti, cook at home for a week, and bring lunch from home for a week. You'll generate $100. You don't sell some of the sneakers in the closet, and the boy or the girl can't even jump that high because you're spending so much money on fast food, they can't jump because the bodies are full of fast food and what have you. I'm not putting the fast food industry down. It has its place, but it's not where you should have every meal out of there. Anyway, folks, listen. I'll probably have somebody from whoever calling me now about that. That's fine. This is our bank. Carver Federal is our bank. And there's absolutely no excuse why we should lose this bank or why it should be taken over or dissolved or sold, whatever. $100, 999,000 other units going in addition to myself, with $100,000, with $100 rather, and let's raise $20 million. We can do that. We can do that by the end of April 2011. Let's show that we're not just consumers, but we're also supporters of institutions that are part of our history. I'm Eustace Leon Greaves Jr. Thank you for giving me a few minutes to talk to you about this. Again, the article is in Crane's New York for Business, April 4th to 11th issue. Big headline on the front page. You want to make sure it's, there you go. Pick it up, read it, but more important, take that $100 bill, take 250s, 520s, 1010s, 25s, whatever you have, 100 singles, bring a check from the bank you bank at now, and let's open those accounts. Thank you so much, and may God pour out his richest blessings to those you love and to yourself. Peace.